Hello everyone, Shadow Scripts here. Today we will be showing you how you can create your own Bootstrapper for your executor or your application just using Python today. So, first thing we have to install Python. Python's link will be down below in the description so you don't have to worry. So, after we launch the Python website, to download Python, you go to the top bar and select downloads. You'll be sent to this page where you can download the latest version of Python. Click on this button so the download can start. Now that we have the Python installer, now we only have to install Python. But make sure these two boxes on the bottom are actually checked. So to actually install it properly, you have to check this button and also check this one. Make sure they're both checked. And now you only have to press install now. After you press install now, you will get a pop-up saying, do you want to allow this app from an unknown publisher to make changes to your device? Just press yes. If done correctly, the installer should be installing Python right now. So you'll just wait until the installer installs Python. Now after we have Python installed, we have to install some plugins that we can use in our Bootstrapper to make it look better. So after Python was successfully installed on your computer, we now have to install the plugins that we need. So to do that, we have to run command prompt. You can open your search bar and type cmd. Now after you run command prompt, oh wait, let me bring the command prompt real quick. So after we bring our command prompt, we need to run these commands on the screen right now. But now, because I already have these plugins installed, I will get these messages. You probably won't because you don't have these plugins. So after you install them, you can get your application files ready. But unfortunately, I don't have an application at the moment, so I will be using this image instead. All you have to do is right-click your application files and press on Add to Archive. The application I'm using to do this is WinRAR. I will leave WinRAR's download link down in the description if you need it. You can also use 7-zip. After this message pops up, you select zip. Make sure it's selected and then press OK. Then a new zip file will be created on the same directory. Here it is. So now you have the zip file of the application files you just created. Just rename it to app.zip, all lowercase. The next thing you need to do is create a GitHub account. I will leave GitHub down in the description. This is my GitHub profile. Now all you have to do now is click on your profile and click your repositories. And now click on new. And now rename the repository to anything you want. After you create your repository, you will be greeted with this page. All you have to do is press on upload existing files, and then you will see this page. Now all you have to do is drag your application files, but before you do that, I actually forgot something. So minimize the browser for now and right click any empty area on your desktop, go to new and make a new text file. Name it to version.txt and then open your new text document and type in it the following: 1.0 0.0.0. Now you can save your text document and exit out. After we have created our text document, now go back to the GitHub page and select both our app.zip and the text file we just created. After we select them both, drag them into the GitHub page and release on this box. After the files are uploaded successfully, you can type anything here and press commit changes. It will process your files and then load this up. Now this is your workspace thingy. Those are your files. Now let's go back to our desktop, and now open up a folder that you want to create your Bootstrapper in. Now after you open that folder that you want to create the Bootstrapper in, you create a new file in it and rename it to bootstrapper.py. After you do that, you need to actually put the code in the py file. So you can right click it and go to open with and use your code editor if you want, or you can use Notepad. For this video's sake, I will use Visual Studio Code. After you open your code editor or Notepad, now we need to actually add the code. I will leave the code link in the description so you can all use it. This is the code that we need. Copy it and paste it into the py file we just created. There are some things that we need to change. The first thing we need to change is in line 64. This is the link to our version text file that we uploaded to GitHub. How do I get that link, you ask? You go back to your GitHub workspace thingy, you go to the version text, and after it loads, you will see your version text and a button saying raw. Press it and you copy that link. After you copy it, you can just go back to your code editor and paste it right here. We also need to paste it in line 83 right here. And now the third thing we have to edit in the code is this line, which is line 81. This link is going to be our app files, like that. The zip file we just created and uploaded to GitHub. This is the link to it. So how do you get that link? You go back to GitHub. You go back to your workspace. And you go to the zip file you uploaded. There will be a button here with the text raw. It will start downloading your zip file, but we don't need the zip file downloaded at all. We just need to get the download link. You can go to your downloads page and right click the link and press copy link. And now you have the link to the zip file on GitHub. You go back to your code and change line 81 to this. You have to make sure that the value in line 81 says the same exact name as your zip file. So we named our zip file app.zip. So it's actually app.zip. You renamed it correctly. If you accidentally renamed it like incorrectly, you can just edit this text and it will work perfectly. Anyways, and when you scroll down a little bit, there's a lot of text that you can edit to your liking. You can edit how the text look like, color there are, and stuff. And also at the bottom area, there are buttons that do functions. After the after the Bootstrapper finishes its thing, those buttons will pop up. So I have these. You can set your Discord link or your website, and if you don't want any of them, you can just delete them if you want to. But I will just keep them for this tutorial. Again, I don't really have an application set up, but the first choice is actually run the program. There is the path to the program, and so now we save the file. You can go to file and save, Now we saved the py file. Now to test it, we can go to the folder that we created the py file in. After you open it, you can just double click it and it will open. As you can see here, the Bootstrapper just launched and it's downloading right now. So it downloaded our zip file and extracted successfully, and the buttons are here. I will just type 2 to exit out of the thing for now. And now you will see the app folder and our app in it. And you will see a strange text file, which is this. This will include the version of the application. So, how do you update your application? It's easy. First thing, you have to get your updated files like these. So after you get them, just drag them into the zip file and then you're done. You can just delete them out of your desktop and go to the version text and change the number to whatever you want. I will change it to 1.0.1 and save it, and now select them and go back to GitHub and go back to our workspace and then press on add file. Oops, I pressed the wrong thing. Go back to add file and press upload files. You will see this window again, and now you select your zip file and your version.txt and drag them again. Wait till the thing uploads. After it uploads successfully, you can press commit changes again, and you will be back to your workspace. Your files will be successfully updated. If you go check your version.txt, you will see that it's actually changed, and the same thing for the zip file. The best thing is that the link never actually changes. If you're on the bootstrapper.py again, you will see that the Bootstrapper actually found an update, and it will download it and extract it. So now it actually updated successfully. Now we can exit out of the Bootstrapper. Press 2, enter, and go to the app, and let's see our new files. Yes, here they are, and the text and the version text actually changes too. Another way you can test the update system is changing the number in the current version file in the app folder. Change it to anything you want, and then go back to the py file and run it, and you'll see that it actually found an update again. So let's exit again, and it changed the version. Okay, if you run the Bootstrapper again, it will actually say that you are on the latest version of the application. You can also change the title of the Bootstrapper from line 77. As you can clearly see, it changed. You can also change the other texts of the Bootstrapper as well. Quick warning, if the links you provided are incorrect, your Bootstrapper will crash instantly. We finally reached the end of this video. You learned how to make a Bootstrapper and how to set it up correctly. You can join our Discord server to suggest anything we can add to the Bootstrapper, or if you need help setting something up, we are here to help. If this tutorial was helpful, please consider liking this video, because when this video reaches 10 likes, we will update the Bootstrapper to be more functional and modern. And please support our channel by clicking that subscribe button. That helps us a lot.